Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is mash up the garlic. If you're using the garlic from a jar, then you don't need to worry about it because it's already mushed up. But what I would do is take any big, solid, dry ingredients that you're using, like broccoli or greens or anything that's dry that needs to be pulverized, that might be kind of hard. Take that, or sun-dried tomatoes are really good to throw in. Do those first. Then throw in your chickpeas. Add some liquid, so you're going to need your olive oil. And there's really no set amount. It's whatever it is that is, it's depending on the amount that you're making, that's enough to be able to puree it. So you need some liquid in order to get it soft enough. Now I'm adding the tahini. And lemon juice. Not too much on the lemon juice. If you OD on the lemon, I don't know, it becomes almost too lemony. So go light. You can always add more liquid later. Don't worry about it. You'll get a handle on the flavors that you like most. And then puree that up. And I can see when I look at it that it's pretty chunky. I'm going to move up here, take a look. So it's still pretty chunky, which tells me I want more liquid. And there we go. Camera phones make great. I'm also going to need my salt and pepper. There's some salt. I tend to find that I like a little more salt only because the chickpeas absorb a lot of it. So a little bit of pepper, not too much. The cumin. Some people really don't love cumin, so depending on how Brian feels, you may or may want to use it sparingly and just make sure maybe that's what he loves so much about hummus. And then I'm going to need more liquid, as I said, and I'm choosing to use the liquid from the beet juice, which is going to make it totally red. But I knew that going into it. And I might as well throw my beets in here while I'm at it. So this is, I actually have more beets than I do chickpeas. And so this is almost like your pureed beets. But the chickpeas are what's going to give it body to make it more like a dip. And so then you can have it on carrots or chips or pita or whatever. Now you're going to be using a small little mini prep, and so obviously it's not going to go as long for you, but you get the idea. I've never done this with beets before. I didn't know exactly how soft they would be, so I probably could have chopped up the beets before the chickpeas, but that's all right. It looks like it still turned out good. And here is the finished product. Now, your hummus isn't going to be all red unless you do a beet hummus, but it hopefully will be helpful and something that you and Brian and Matt will love. So call me if you need help or if you have any questions. I love you guys. It was great seeing you this weekend. Bye-bye.